Back on YouTube. That's how we do. All right, y'all. I'm back on YouTube, or at least it appears to be. It's not the scheduled broadcast. The scheduled one is now canceled because apparently it automatically ends, and I don't get that back. So, booyah! Stuff broke just long enough to be annoying. Stupid Twitch. Why do I need to refresh? True Harbinger shows that YouTube is shoehorning in streaming in their platform. Ignoring typos, brain is faster than fingers, then they tangle. I have to run OBS on Skint, so I know how it goes. Potato problems. Okay, I can't stay too long. Last thing I said is this. It's made by you. It's your choice how to distribute how you feel. Either upload it to Thunderstore or DM. Either is perfect for me. I actually checked your mods list for it today. So I did read that. I did respond to that. I actually said, so I can upload it to Thunderstore, but usually uploading it to Thunderstore means that I have to maintain it. That means I have to create a README. I have to come up with a 256 by 256 image to use for it and upload that. So if you are the only one that wants it, I can just give it to you right now. And it's not going to be no harm, no foul on me. So yeah, border. Let me pull up the discords, which I've had closed this entire time because you guys were getting annoyed about all of my my messages, my pings. So I've got glad over here, got ping, 2 pings here. Well, so if you want to share it with the community, I can upload it for you. It doesn't take me that long. So not a big deal. I mean, I don't mind doing it because I've already got the Thunderstore folder right here. It's here with the initial release and the manifest. The only thing I have to do is border armor stand stats is what I'm just going to call it. Displays the stats of the items on the armor stand. Cycle with left and right arrow keys, blah, blah, blah. So that's done. So I can do that. We could just make a quick image. Let's see, we probably even Google an image. Valheim armor stands. So armor stand already comes with a juicy image here. So we're going to do this. Inspect. So by the way, this is how you steal images. Don't tell anybody. So current source is this image here. So copy image address. And if you notice, this is right here. We're going to take off the revision test and we're just going to grab the physical image itself. So we're going to go here and say save image as armor stand web p. Download. So it's 64 by 64. And then, well, actually, I can get a better image than this. I can get an even better image than this. So we can go to Unity. Which I use posted on Discord, which is what most people go to for joining that community server. Yeah, well, I mean, at least like this way, your community can benefit from it, but also other people might be able to say, oh, cool, you know, new mod, right? And technically, this isn't a new mod. This is something that I made a couple days ago, right? Is it a week, day, a couple days? Something like that. So you guys will be able to take a look at it, right? All right, so we're gonna pop into this Unity project here, and I'm gonna get a 256 by 256 image that I can use instead of that 64 by 64 one that we just found. Although that's good, it's super teensy. It's super teeny. And I want a full big one. I want a big one. I need the big boy. All right, so while that's loading up, while Unity's loading up, I'm going to do this. So I've got a nice fancy dancy thing. So the reason why I use JetBrains Rider over Visual Studio is this reason right here. This is the sole reason why I chalked up that money. Now it's free for personal use, or should be. So RM template This is called a live template. I named it RM template. That's mine. It's letting me know, like, read me template. So I can double click this and you can see, and we can say, displays information on blah, 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 blah. I can hit tab and then I can say latest release of border armor stand stats and hit tab here. So then what that looks like is this entire readme right here. All of this, everything, description, version checks, blah, 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 blah. All of this with the images and all that shit typed out for me. I did it once. I don't have to do it again. And that's partially how I use my code too, is like if I just type something once, I don't have to do it again. So we're going to go to this manifest here. We are going to grab that, and then we will go to the README. We will scroll up to this here. So this is also the description. So we're going to do that. It does not version check, but we're going to say this mod is a client side only mod. It's not needed on a server. Hopefully people understand that. So, and I should probably put a blurb in there. Default but configurable. Nice. And then we'll do the same thing here. So default but configurable. There we go. Sweetness. What is your note app? The one that comes with Windows. You talk about the sticky note app right here? No, it doesn't server sync. But yeah, so as you skill tweaks and blah blah blah, like this is just the normal note app. It's called Sticky Notes on Windows. That's what I'm using just for like quick. My markdown notes that I'm coding in. Oh, so this is JetBrains Writer. This entire thing is an IDE. And so what I'm doing is in the IDE, there's options up here, editor and preview, so I can type at the exact same time, or I can just straight up preview it. But this is the side by side. Like this is what it looks like to me. This is what it looks like to you guys. So yeah, that it's just the file type is what gives it away. So it's an MD file. And it allows me to type that out and see it not only side by side, but also like just get it typed. So the main thing is when that Unity project loads, we're going to have an image. I'm going to generate it by, just creating it. So it needs to be 256 by 256. And then all of my templates that I have set up to build projects, they all have like just a default placeholder image. So if someone uses it, then I get a little bit of publicity, but we don't worry about publicity around here, do we? So manifest, the manifest JSON is updated. The BepInEx pack is a-okay. It's the only thing here, so I don't need a comma, right? I've got my Discord link. It's version 1. I've named it. I've described it. And everything else will be automatically zipped up for me. We are quite literally just waiting on this load screen. Isn't that fantastic? Did my music stop? I think my music stopped. And play a little bit of Free Falling. Can y'all hear that? Is it good? Loves her mama. Let me open up my headset. I gotta turn this up. I gotta crank it up. I like this song. I'm crazy about Elvis. All right, I'm gonna turn the music up for me. Not a bad earworm. I like the way you say that. I'm not going to ruin it with my terrible voice. Somebody like Easy Border might be able to sing this a lot better, but I cannot sing a lick. According to my wife, I can sing country pretty good, but I don't trust myself enough. Jesus Christ, we're really gonna watch this load screen, guys. So, what are y'all up to? We'll check some Discord messages and we'll hang out. What are you guys up to? I know a few of you are lurking. A few of you are like just out and about doing your thing. What you up to? Okay, so this. What the fuck is this? My kids like your singing voice, and that's it. My kid likes my wife's singing voice. I don't think he likes mine very much. Hey, thanks for all your time doing them. I updated Kraz and Bats for Bogwitch. Update my workbench. Uh, this would likely be another mod, not ACB. I have to go, bud. Thanks for all you do. See you soon. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm gonna DM you the mod, so you can mess around with it, and then you can give it to your community if you want to. But I'll have it updated on Thunderstore here in a bit. Didn't I message you already? No, I didn't. Let's jump to your Discord. Hang on. Hi. There you go. That's your mod, bud. Have a good night. Easy Border, I appreciate it. I know it's very, very late for you, dude. Guys, if you do not know who Easy Border is, you should definitely drop him a follow. I should have done this when more people were probably hanging out, and I apologize for that, Easy. So, guys, go check out Easy Border. He was playing Valheim last time. He's a little bit more of a like a vanilla quality of life person, so he doesn't really play like a whole ton of mods. He might download some stuff that don't really add anything necessarily to the game, but maybe tweak a few things and some quality of life. He sings. He's a good streamer. He's very entertaining, and I've mentioned it to him, but I love the minimalistic overlays that he has. So I just want to let you guys know he's awesome. Go check him out. He streams opposite time of me, which is usually he streams in the mornings. But he's also very much into the Valheim stuff. So check him out. If you want to watch like a good Valheim streamer, he's definitely one of them. And then I so Johnny went live. Let's see what this is. I got a bug report. Removing QAQ returned my gear. Had to make a new save though. What the fuck is QAQ? QAQ? All right. And then, so all of these should be good. These should be updated. Messing with Valheim texture side loader, checking it for Ashland. Saw an error not reported. Haven't updated, by the way, yet. See on that. Let me know if you need any help, dude. Let me know. I will. I've updated a few for Homegirl, so. Not your build. Took it from Minecraft. Looks pretty neat. Is it like meant to be like a Viking hall? What is that? I will never get over pre-dab. Never change in Valheim. People are funny. Yes, I realize it's not working with ACCD. Okay, so cool. We're going to delete this post because he realized his mistake. Why is everybody thinking everything's Azu Crafty boxes today? All right. Sweetness. This is still fucking loading, dude. Ugh. Mansion. It's called on YouTube. Mansion. If you can figure out how on the texture dumping it can sort vanilla textures and textures from mod DLLs. I'm not sure that it can. Not unless you scan all the prefabs that come from a mod and then figure out what texture that prefab might have and then you would have to filter it that way. So it's a lot of coding, a lot of filtering, but otherwise it's just an image in the game. You wouldn't know unless they had some sort of naming convention, because you wouldn't know what assembly it comes from. All right, so this did this did load. Why I wanted it to be in here is I wanted a nice juicy armor stand. So the base game armor stands just look like sticks. They literally just look like this, a fucking stick. What I want is one of these. I'm gonna get this one, right? And then I want that at the 45-degree angle here. So we're gonna say tools, rapid icon. Trying to keep it vanilla, however, I don't think to make the roof stay on. I don't know that I could even make what you're trying to make. So if you get further along than me, then that's you. Evening, Goofies. How are you, senor? You got me playing Subnautica, and I gotta say, it's really good. It's really, really good. So just want to say, it's not going to walk around like Skyrim mannequins, is it? No. You saw, did you? Hell yeah, dude. Dude, how you been? How you been? I've been lurking somewhat, like off and on. I've been trying to support everybody, and unfortunately, I'm starting to get spread a little bit thin, especially during the work days. So, whew, it's hard out there for a hoe. You know what I mean? Goof, how you been? How you been? What are you feeling like? We're playing Material Girl by Madonna. Oh man. The only girl in the world. California Dreamin'. Wow. 2 dozen roses. Oh, you guys can see this. Woot. No sweat, friend. Hey, I usually catch Goof on Fridays before Azu starts. There we go. Been good. I've been enjoying my first vanilla Valheim run in a while. Is that I saw you playing, was it today or early yesterday? You started playing Bog Witch. What is this? So I'm on a playlist called Catchy Songs That Everyone Knows. And then it's also got the AI like try to find similar songs, that kind of thing. So it's playing a bunch of stuff that I've never heard in my life. But they kind of seem happy, giddy, you know? We need to schnitzels. Can I not? Oh, I can. Yeah, yesterday was the first day of the vanilla wipe. Nice. Have you found the bog witch yet? Have you even breaking off the island? I didn't catch a stream if you streamed today. By the way, we need to Goof. I thought I had you on. Well, shiznit. I don't. I thought I had you. Wait, no. I thought I had you on my loop deck. I don't. What the fuck? At Goofers, I know everybody knows who Goof is. Goof stops by from time to time. Just want to say, go check out Goofy's. Goofy's got me into Subnautica, so you can thank him for or thank them for that. And just overall, just saying, check him out. No, I love you too, man. I really do. I like your voice. I like your face. I like your voice and your face, if that matters. So, guys, go check him out. He plays Valheim. He plays Subnautica. He's been playing a lot of like various other games as well. So he's been mixing it up, especially for the Halloween month, as like everybody is. So just take him a look, give him a drop, give him a follow, give him a whatever the heck you want to do. Give him a kiss, give him a love from me. Just go check him out at least before you decide to drop a follow, or give him a chance. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, when this decides to load after 6 minutes, we'll be able to take a picture. So this is taking a lot longer than if I had just edited the photo, if I'm being honest with you. But it's going to look so good. It's going to look so good. We're watching the screen just slowly go across. But Goofies, how long you got, man? Are you gonna be going to sleep or chilling or what we doing? I don't know what song this is. I don't know if I like it. Pass the Doochie. The Glee version. Said starships were meant to fly. Backstreet Boys. What playlist is this? And is a man. I like this song. It's in my favorites too. 7 Days to Die with the Homies. Word? Playing it right now. Are you guys all hiding in that super secret voice chat like last time? Azu, play some music. Give me some gaming vibes. Gaming vibes. Can you not hear the music? I've been talking too much. I'm in your stream team's voice chat. I'm gonna put on headphones. Word. Yeah, all like there was one night where like Cookie and a few other people were all playing together. They were all just chilling and like some super secret voice chat. It was like, welcome in. It's like we're just having community night, you know? Like it was an average thing that everyone knows about. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know. Where's my community? I want to be a community. No, I was jealous. All right, so he responded back. So let's see. What's in Stream BS? YouTube, my Minecraft. Oh, it looks very similar. We'll get you in. Nah, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not feeling left out. It just depends. You guys tend to hang out around very weird times. Weird times, I think. For me, anyways. It's also hard to consistently join things because I've got my son. So like my stream is kind of like the only time that I really have anything that I can do stuff. Yeah, for real, for real. If you want to hang, I'm in. Hey, just let me know. Let me know. I can see if I can make it. I can't guarantee anything though. And if I can make it, I can't guarantee a long time. Actually, weird. 4:11 a.m. here. It's 11:11 here, so I'm 5 hours behind you. But all right, let's do some gaming vibes. There you go. Chill gaming vibes. That's what this playlist says. You're one of the cool ones to me, so it'd be a pleasure to have you hop in. Oh. Oh no, Dan. Was good. How you doing? How you doing? I don't know. I don't know if you're saying the song was good or like was good. Like what's up? My nose is dripping. I will say that. Do you think it would be possible to mod in a heat map on the ground to show places where mobs can still spawn? What do you mean still spawn? Like just doing a heat map on the spawner itself? I don't see why you would need to do a heat map, but yeah, it's possible. Asmat, you're an hour ahead of me and it feels like small humans. I'm the mom that fed my kids on her lap while running raids. Oh. Look at you being fancy. I can't hold my son and type at the same time. Like, so I tried. I can only fit him on this side, and then like I try to do this where he's like chilling, but it doesn't work. I've tried to do that in the middle of the day. Where it's not protected, there's holes, there's things that occasionally spawn. It's very annoying and I can't find the spot. You could download spawner tweaks and you should be able to find them along with ESP. Both of those are Jere Kusala mods. You should be able to see that at that point. Auto. Where is my object? It's supposed to show me. Poggers for all moms in the chat. Yeah, seriously. My wife is probably the strongest person I know and I would never be able to beat her in a million years. That woman, honestly, I can't live without her, to be honest. Not at this point. She's too ingrained in the blood. I tried ESP, but there's so many spheres. I can't make sense of where the hole is, but I'll try spawner tweaks. I don't know if ESP works on the current patch, but if you want, we can walk through it. You have to wait.
Skill issue.
Bend my leg up funky. I ain't doing that. I just lay him down. Awesome. 6-minute picture generation. This is taking a lot longer than I expected, to be honest with you. You know what I'm going to do instead? If this doesn't work once this loads, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my own script, which I've got. It's up here in the tools. And we're going to grab that for the PNG. And we're just going to grab it and use it. But the problem is I've got it set to 64 by 64, so I don't think it's going to work. And I don't know if it's this project, because I had one where I could just drag the game object to it and then I could specify a size, but I don't know that this one works that way. I think I created a specific scene for it, and then I have to drag it in the scene and then point the camera at it and take the picture or something. For a guy hubby, I would look mine. Wait, hang on. I don't think it would work for a guy. Hubby would look at me in sheer agony, and I would do it, so I figured it was only a thing guys can't do. Ah, I see. Okay. So, Harbinger, I don't know. Basically, what you're picking up, or what you're putting down, is that you're female. So, I just want to say, shout out to you for. I think you're one of the first female people to be in here in a while, other than obviously the streamer people that I know, and maybe some ones that don't want to reveal that. So. See, I can't wait for mod packs. I want to play with my mates, Bogwitch server. You've been lurking in my Discord forever. I feel like you probably have, yeah. Your name does look familiar. Why are none of these rendering? My Daedric armor renders. Okay. Is it not just, it's not rendering for these? No. Must be super special folder. Okay, I give up. We're going to do it this way. Tools, PNG maker. Yeah, see, it requires a scene. I don't know. Did I have? Yeah, okay. We could do this. All right, and then that exports. Need to refresh. Don't challenge me. Daedric armor? Yeah. I've got the Daedric armor, you know. I earned a point. It's only because of you. Where is my shit? I don't like this song. I tried to like it. I didn't like it. Where did I tell it to save? Hang on. Thought I told it to save like just in the root. I don't know what this is. I don't like this either. Hakuna Matata. Welcome to the Hispanic stream. The Cam Gam. Where? Why is this gaming vibes? This is not gaming vibes, dude. We're gonna play this. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't like that playlist at all. At all. Okay, where? Boom, boom. You know, this was supposed to be fast. Lincoln Park. Heavy as the crown. Played the fuck out of this game. Tropico 6? What is Tropico 6? Raw icon. El Presidente of an island and you manage people through colonial, world war, and Cold War, and then modern times. That sounds cool, but like that music is meh. At least that last little bit, meh. I did not like it at all. Why is this taking so long? Why is everything taking so long today? Maybe I should close this. Should close the code, speed it up a little bit. It's sped up a little. Because I'm using Windows? Maybe. Update all menus. Check the please create it first. Okay. We're just going to do this then. Is it really going to sit here and take forever? Okay. I was about to say, what the fuck? Did it actually work this time? Say refresh. Go into the Azu asset folder. I just saw it. So armor stand mail. What is this? How tiny is this image? 128 by 128. Okay, I need something bigger than that. I need something bigger than that. So we're gonna delete this image. I'm gonna do this my way. So I'm gonna duplicate this fucking armor stand. And we're gonna drag this into Azu assets. We're gonna open rapid icon again. This is exactly why I use rapid icon for like almost everything. This is being annoying. As your sleeping bag still fucked up, people sleeping in beds again, no biggie. I love how people are just so impatient for mods. It's funny. No! Please fix my mod. Fix it! Where's my armor stand hanging? Alright, douche nozzle. Can we do maybe 000? Why? Perspective, maybe? What the fuck? Well, we can kind of see it. It's got to be it. Are we looking inside of it? What is this? Yeah, we're literally looking inside of it. See, now I can't see it at all. Why? I'm inside of his ass right now. That's what this is. That is the ass. Just so you know. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Found it! See, orthographics is just fucked. Perspective. Look at that. That's so weird. Your computer would explode if you tried to do it? I don't think it would. I don't think it would. I think you would be fine. Quick little tilt here. Okay. Field of view. 1. Oh, we zoomed in on his dick. There we go. But that's basically kind of what I'm looking for. Let's get one like right here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know? Why won't it? Oh, God. There we go. That's good enough, I think. Like that. Export. Rapid icon export. X256. Oh, wait, no. That needs to be suffix, not prefix. Booyah. X256. Export icon. Thank you. Ah, that took so long. For no reason. Hey, is this a custom tool for grabbing icon snips? Yeah, so it's called Rapid Icon. You can find it on the asset store. So what the fuck? I was doing this for editor. You guys remember where it said it was going to shit the stuff? Plugins, Rapid Icon. I think this is where it goes. Export, armor stand. Cool. So we've got our nice little image down here. So we've got this one, and then of course all the other backpacks and whatnot. So like the BP Explorer and shit like that for the backpacks mod, and Fenrir's Curse and all the other icons that I've taken with this mod. The ward and the backpack and the stuff. You know, the good shit, the good stuff. Okay. Armor stand male X256. So we need to open rider again. So border armor stand stats. Ads. I hate ads. All right, so typically you peeps come back around 30 seconds left on the timer sometimes. So that's what we're going to try to wait for. We're going to copy this into the Thunderstore folder. Delete this. We're going to edit, rename, icon. Cool. So we got a nice little icon that's going to go up on Thunderstore. This is going to automatically zip for us. So Thunderstore. Switch to release mode so it zips. Switch to the release mode so it zips up. And we don't need the translations. We can make this a little bit more lightweight. Welcome back from the ads, by the way. We're going to make this lightweight-ish. And we are going to build that project. Make sure that we're A-OK. All right, armor stands 1.0.0 is now available. So we're going to do that. And I did have a tab for everything. Maybe I just don't anymore. Upload, drag, drop, Azu, Valheim, cool. And then I guess while we're here, because it's getting late, we're going to go ahead and push the updates to the other stuff. So like item compare, currency pocket, and I'm friendly. And that one's good. So then I'm friendly. Oh yeah, duh. Gotta always select the community. Can't remember it when I haven't really changed the page. Did I just do currency pocket? So item compare, I'm friendly. Border item stats, upload. We will drag currency pocket here and upload that. Usually I bulk update these like just back to back to back to back to back to back to back because I can just stay on this one page and refresh it and just keep uploading them. So super fun, super easy, super good, that kind of thing. But anyway. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Odin horse. Let's see. Bug reports. Question and question. Cool. So people are ready. So we're going to delete these. And so, hey, those updated almost instantaneously. That's crazy. All right. So we did all of those. Next, we'll go through the list all the way to the end here. So Scaldi needs updates. People have been asking for updates. Marketplace signs. We'll update it. I don't know if it'll work. It's been a year, but we can update that. Nobody asked for it to be updated last time. Do I not have it anymore? fuck? Well, Azu Marketplace signs. That makes sense. Yeah, I haven't updated this in a year, dude. What is the Bepanex pack now? Is it 2202? I think it's 2202. Yeah, 2202. 5542202. Plug in 1.1.4. Fuck did that move? Okay. So the piece manager obviously breaks. Sign hover doesn't necessarily break, but piece manager breaks. So what we're going to do is go to my GitHub and we're going to type in piece manager. We're going to go directly to the piece manager class, the CS file. And we're going to just click this copy button right there. And highlight and paste. And that should automatically fix everything except for this 2 hash set. So 2 hash set requires you to be on at least 4.8 as far as the net framework version, which will automatically fix the 2 hash set there. Make sure the .sh file is in there for me. I need to test with it tomorrow. What sh file? What are we talking about? Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. I do not know what you say. So text anchor for Bepanex, if you're updating that. No. I'm not updating Bepanex today. No, but I do need to. It doesn't break, but I need to. I want to make some quality of life changes to it. Booyah! Chug the rest of that drink. Okay, so child alignment. We are missing the Unity text anchor from the Unity text rendering module. So if you ever see these errors, it usually, if it knows kind of what we're talking about, it will tell you what module that you're looking for. So if you've already got, are all the quivers, yes, they are, except for if you configure them yourself by default. So the community gave me some default like settings and configurations for them. So that's kind of what they roll off of. All right, so I need to update and add that DLL in here. So I'm going to duplicate this text here, and I've pasted, or I've copied that one that we need, and it's here and here. And it looks like it's adding an extra space in there for some reason. So booyah. And then now this should go away, which it does. The Nobra Linux runs because you can't use R2 Modman on Linux. Why? Oh, well, yeah. I think Linux can only, or sorry, not Linux. R2 Modman can only run on Wine and stuff. They have it a lot on their documentation. So if you want to read their documentation, you should be able to figure out how to run it on Linux. But I think it requires that you have Wine installed and all that BS. All right, even though this was a year ago, we do have the correct stuff set up in order to automatically build this project. So that makes me happy. And then we will obviously, we're going to output this to our test build area. So we're going to make sure that's in release mode. All right, so game object can't be found, blah, blah, blah. So we're getting a ton of errors. Don't freak out, don't panic. That's probably because we changed the .NET version. And what we have to do is we're going to open in Explorer. And there is an OBJ file in here, or a folder in here, that you need to yoink. If you ever mess with it and you're having problems and you're having a ton of errors, delete the OBJ file and go back in. And then now we're going to rebuild. And so it still has some problems. So let's take a look at why we have problems. So we're going to go down here. So publicized assemblies path, publicized assemblies path. All of these paths theoretically are okay. So we're going to take a look at what the paths are actually looking at, which is C programs files, Valheim. So here is the problem right here. The core lib path, this no longer exists. Don't call the nurse. Hey, nice on the change, the color of your name change. Have a good night, everyone, and thank you so much for the amazing work and dedication, Azmat. Hey, thank you. You as well. Have a good night. I'm probably going to get off here in about 20 minutes or so. I need to get some sleep. I need to be up early. And then I need to get a lot of shit done tomorrow. So I'll probably go to bed as well. So yeah, have a good night. Get some good sleepies. Thank you for the subscription and the hangout today. I appreciate you. It wasn't even you that subscribed today, was it? Nope, yours has been around for a while. Damn it. Damn it. I saw Harbinger at the same time. All right, so we're going to do this. So the core lib path theoretically is now the main path, right? So all of our core libs come from the same path here. Udnan, I have to be up at 4:30. All you responsible people go into bed on time. Don't let me in with responsible people. Yeah, I mean, I definitely could stay up later because I feel like my son is asleep and all that good stuff. But yeah, we're not going to. I need to get some shit done tomorrow. I need to be good to myself because I need to wake up early and do stuff for work. Also need to, my son has a Halloween thing he has to go to next week. So, all right, this should, or sorry, not next week. I mean tomorrow. So this should fix everything. We're going to hit build on this. And it is in our folder, so we get to test that. So Azu Marketplace signs. We need to do Azu skill tweaks. So we need to take a peek at Azu skill tweaks and then better words. So we're going to do both Azu skill tweaks and better words at the same time. So Azu skill tweaks is where we left off. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then now, bum, 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 bum. So we need a crafting. And then we need, so they added a crafting skill and a building skill that I know of, but we're gonna take a look at it. So we're gonna jump. So what I'm doing here is I'm jumping right to where I define my configuration option, which all of this code looks like donkey dicks. It looks terrible because for whatever reason, at one point in time, my like auto formatter was really farming. Okay, thanks. Tomorrow is trick or treat. I actually have to go touch grass. Exactly. Yeah, my son has a, so what I was trying to say is he has a Halloween parade thing tomorrow for his daycare that we get to meet other parents and we get to socialize and be awesome. If anybody lives near me, and you go to daycare and you happen to see me, just know I don't necessarily dislike all people. I dislike people who are fake. So if you are fake to me, I automatically dislike you. Not even gonna lie. I'm gonna fix all this up so it's easier to fucking read. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, my auto formatter was fucked up for a long time. And it was messing all these up. Why is this one random? Why is that there? Why is that hanging out? Bow, bow, bow. I don't like that grinding up barley in the windmill doesn't count as farming XP. Well, did you know that you could just build farming XP by cultivating the same level of ground repeatedly? Just sit there and spam it. Just cultivate the ground over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, I just processed. Halloween is tomorrow. That it is. It's in 15 minutes for me. If you see him throw his candy away, wait, what? Oh, if you see him throw my candy away, fuck you. Don't throw away my candy. I'm gonna steal my son's candy. We're gonna be like, trick or treat, give me some candy to eat, and it's gonna be like, it's really me going like, hey, give me some candy. All right, so we're going to do this. Oh man.
How'd that get in there?
No nose. It's just in there. Okay, so I have to zoom out because this is starting to hurt my face. All right, so give me a second. I realize it's hard for you to read, but it's so much easier for me to read this. Okay, so please give me a minute. So we're gonna do crafting here. Duplicate this, and then we're gonna do building. So ride skill gain factor. We're gonna say crafting skill gain factor. Building skill gain factor. Cool. All right. It's great when there are Barbies. Trick or treat. First Halloween. Don't cheap out on my kid. He went full size candy bars. Nice. Yeah. Well, my son's only 4 months old, so a lot of people are definitely going to look at me weird and be like, he's too young to trick or treat. You know what? He is, but I ain't giving the damn candy, bitch. Let me have your candy. Not really. Not really. We're just going to go to a few things. Hey, Zero Frogs. How are you?
Yummy.
How has your streams been? Have you been doing well? Fixing the formatting on all this stuff because this was a massive pain in the ass to read at one point. All right, so ride, crafting. Let's be crafting. And build. Oh, they didn't add a building skill. What fucking skill does they add? So cooking, farming. Is it just cooking and farming? We'll replace building with farming. Farming. Fields can be made read only. No. Farming. No longer a building skill. It is now a farming skill. Cool. So we've got that. Crafting, which applies to building. Okay, that's why I thought that there was a building skill. It makes sense. By the way, if you're new and you're wondering why I'm just constantly wiping my nose is dripping today. So I'm just like literally just pushing against it, trying to clean it a little bit off. My daughter is 9. She kind of knows that the candy is hers. There's no discount on Halloween candy, but there's always a dad tax. So the dad always gets a little bit of that candy. Just saying. Typing skill fail. Did you mean to put building gain factor on the crafting code line? No. I duplicate on those. So I always like, so I'll zoom in on it. I always hit Control D. Right? Control D just duplicates the line, and then I change all that shit out. Mom tax, hubby does not eat sweets. Oh, hey, look at you getting the benefit, eh? My wife doesn't really like sweets too much, so it'll definitely be a daddy tax. I will get that full benefit. All right, so let's see what other skill types they have. Just make sure that we get them all. So cooking, we didn't get cooking. We need to do cooking. Fishing should already be in there. So duplicate cooking, and then we will do cooking here. Duplicate cooking. And see, it's only in 2 places, but this one is right here. So we're going to duplicate here. Boom, boom. So farming, cooking. So farming skill factor. Now it's cooking skill factor. Now this one's here. And then, so this one is crafting. And that one is, what the fuck was this? Farming. All right. So all of those duplicated ones are fixed up. Everything makes perfect sense in Ingleses. So we're good. That's what you seen. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm out. All have a good night. Hey, bye. Have a good one. I'll see you soon, buddy. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. So as you skill tweaks, what did I, are these not being used? They are being used. It's probably because they're not capitals. Rename it. Fuck it. Should be fine. It's just the variables. See, it's doing weird shit like this. I hate that. That when I tried to do a formatter at one point, and it's fucking stuff up like this, it's all catty cornered. I hate it. I hate it. It's terrible code design. Use as much as you can on one line without pissing me the fuck off. That's the best code. All right, so Azu skill tweaks. We're going to go in. Oh no. This project is so old, it doesn't have my properties to be able to copy and paste it to somewhere else. It does here. It does here. So we will grab this. Yoinkers. Paste. So that'll be fine. We'll do that for now. 1.0.4. So we've added in the skills. Now we need to double check the patches and make sure that the patches are A-okay. And I think my patches are all down at the bottom of plugins. So skill on death, we've got the transpiler. That one should be fine. This one's now got the additional skills. Postfix is in there. Level cap is still 100. Unfortunately, they still haven't uncapped that. I wish they did. Build notification, blah, 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 show localized notification. Okay, so we're going to say build or rebuild solution. That is also now in there, so we can test that DLL. So what was next on that list? So I'm missing my sticky notes here. So Better Wards. Better Wards is next. Open. So Better Wards, I think, lives as a source repository. Source repo. And 5/18 of 2024. Did I not move it? I thought I moved it to Rider projects. Maybe I did. Better UI, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I did not. Source, repo. So we've got Better Wards. This should be it. So we're going to open this. Good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. Yeah, okay. So this one should be it. So first things first, we are obviously we're going to test Better Wards and make sure that Better Wards is here and that it should be fine. I don't see why it would break. We do have to disable Ward is Love because it will disable all of the other shit from Better Wards. So, okay, so it does break. And it breaks specifically because of Peace Manager. And I updated Peace Manager. However, Peace Manager is probably, I'm going to have to add some shit to Peace Manager. So we already have this open from earlier. Because if I'm not mistaken, Better Wards. So first of all, Better Wards needs to be updated to the latest framework. So 4.8. that the game currently supports. And then we also need to the same bug that we fixed earlier, the Unity Engine text rendering module. We need to reference that the same way. So I'm going to just click on my project here on the left hand side. So this one up here is the solution. This one is the project. I'm going to hit F4 and then I'm going to just duplicate this and replace. I'm going to get it without the space so I can slightly speed myself up. All right, and hit save. So that should now fix that, and it does. However, we noticed that we caused some problems with the config generator and a few other things, and we can see that they're over here on the side. This is serialized requirements. This is probably going to tell me because it is not, what's it called? It's not public. Let's see. Yeah, public. So, and then here we are going to scroll up. And the same thing with the build piece configuration manager attributes. That just needs to be accessible from other places. And then the same thing here for the draw config table. We're going to make that public as well. So that fixes everything in Better Wards, or should fix everything in Better Wards. We are going to grab the folder path for Better Wards. And we are going to paste said folder path right here. So we can test that out. So we're going to be testing Azu skill tweaks, Better Wards, and so we tested borders, and we're testing marketplace signs. So that's what we're going to do. So we've got 3 mods to test in one go. Piece Manager's updated. All of this is updated. The only thing that I can think of that will potentially break in Better Wards is probably going to be the piece. Let's see. So Better Wards has a piece table. None of this matters. But there is a patch to place piece right here. So prefix, place overlap. This one, it might be fine. So we're going to check it. We're going to check it. All right. And then, so Better Wards did in fact go into that folder. So we're going to test all 3 of those mods at the exact same time. Because why not, man? Right, and then while we're sitting here waiting, we will check using it locally in single player mode. Dev setup, very few mods. Humpy Gizmo updated. Isn't that lovely? All right, PTB test. All right, so first thing is as the game boots up, we're going to take a look at the logs. So the logs look pretty clean. I don't see any red at all. I do see the default vanilla yellow, of course. That's spitting out that it doesn't like that stuff's been duplicated. So we're going to take a look. So nothing broke when we spawned in. We're A-okay. We have all of our gear. We have all this stuff. So the first thing is we need to dev commands. Debug mode. No cost. God and ghost. Just so we don't die. So Better Wards is obviously it's able to be put into the build menu. So we can build the Better Ward here. And we can build this one here. Make sure none of these in particular have any issues. All right. And they turn on, they turn off successfully, which is okay. And then, of course, we are able to sit here and change the categories. So that's what we're going to do. So we've got the categories. We need to make sure that nothing breaks. So we've got furniture here. Furniture did get added. We've got the alchemy sign. Boom, boom. And we've got the tavern sign. And we've got the moon sign here. So all of these look a-okay. I'm going to move this here because it annoys me that it's not in the first slot.
Azimuth, guess what, brother? You got a new follow.
Bits Knox, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to the Asgardians. Appreciate the follow. So we've got all of our pictures, our images. Basically, I just made them pixelated and hung them out. If you guys have played Skyrim and stuff, you should probably recognize this one. And even this one. And probably this one. But made those. Those look decent. So everything's working. Destroying them does not cause any issues or errors. Same thing with the wards here. These are all a-okay and fine. So we're going to remove the drops on those. Now we need to check live updating the categories. Make sure that that's working fine. So better wards. We're going to go down here to the category. So build table category, we're going to say custom. We're going to say blah, 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 blah. And then this one is going to be in building workbench. And then this one is going to be forced to furniture. So we should find blah, 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 furniture and whatnot. So we've got blah, 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 blah updated. We've got one of the better wards inside of furniture, which is fine. And then we've got one in building, so that's fine. Thanks, waiting patiently to play new patch with friends. Hey, well, that's good. What are you waiting on? We are going through based off of what people wanted to be updated first. Obviously, right after the ones that needed to be updated first, which are the ones that have the biggest downloads. So all of those are fine. Let's see, what other mod were we supposed to test? I'm actually forgetting. Azu skill tweaks. Okay, so skill tweaks is the next one. So Azu skill tweaks, these are all notification text size, display notifications for skills gain, change the skill gain factor. And then we are going to say, see if farming skill gain factor is going to be, so this is a modifier value. 50 will increase it by 50%. Negative 50 will reduce it by 50%. So we're going to put 300 here. We're going to see if we can gain a buttload of farming skills. So we're going to say spawn cultivator. And we'll spawn it directly into the inventory. So as I was saying, is that you guys can just go here and cultivate the same spot over and over. And as you can see, we're leveling up farming. So in the what's it called? The top left up here, we're already at 11.52%. Just sit here and do this. Just a few clicks here and there. Why does my nose feel wet, but nothing's on the fucking rag? It's bothering me. All right, so we'll go here. So if we look at farming is already at level 30. It's already at level 30. So we're going to increase that even more. We're going to say 3,000. Look at me, leveling up. You can set an auto click. Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying, is they don't test their stuff fully before they release updates. And it shows. Like, from a development standpoint, it shows. So farming is already at 33. We're going to boost this up to 30,000 or we'll boost it to 3 million. Let's see. Look, I'm leveling up. Every fucking time. Yeah, hold attack breaks the menu because they absorbed it. So Valheim's updates pretty much consist of, I like that mod. but we can't take it directly because we're going to get in trouble if we take it directly. So we're just going to go, take it, put our own little spice on it, and fuck it up, basically. And then just put it into the base game. All right, so I think we are finally at farming level 100, which we are. So super cool. So the multiplier definitely works, and it does live update. So what we're going to do now is kill ourselves. We're going to die. We're going to kill our character, not the game. So we're going to turn off God and Ghost. We're going to leave on debug mode. And I'm going to say place. I don't know. And die. They rely on us to test it and break it and just wait. I'm going to get a group of the boys together so we can break that new potion and feather cape. Easily, you could do stuff like that. So there's a ton of stuff that they don't test, and it really shows. So like the status effects, initially the status effects went all the way to like where this is, where these stop right here, roughly just past halfway of the screen. So the status effects, I don't know if you guys know this, but the status effects go literally straight across the top. Like just all the way across the top from up here all the way across. And if you were in the PTB and you had a potion, a cape, a like a rested buff, a no skill drain, let's say you just died, you had all of these status effects, which was like 6. It was all the way across your screen. Like they're so big that they're all the way across your screen. Their real estate in this game is that your UI is fucking huge. It's huge. It's meant for everybody. I get it, but it's huge. And the problem is that they don't use it. In my opinion, they don't use it the best way. And the reason why I say that is you mean to tell me you've got all this real estate and that's still chopped off? You mean to tell me that when I scroll down here, I could barely see this number 5? If you're going to make the UI big, make use of the real estate. Make use of it. And like this is cut off. Make use of the real estate. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they made it to where it makes 2 rows now. And that just means it takes up even more real estate. Because I'm pretty sure, if I recall, they didn't change the icon size. I really miss Project Alga, but I see that it breaks a lot of stuff. It was so beautiful. I don't miss it at all. That mod, in my opinion, is not beautiful. I like the layout. I like the design. I hate the color. But yeah, anyway, the stuff here, it just doesn't fit. Nothing fits in this user interface. Even like this, adding a simple scroll wheel here would save them so much trouble. So much trouble, because then you could have like all of these stats. Imagine if all of that was trying to be crammed. The only thing is that the text would get smaller. Problem is they're trying to make it compatible with controllers, so they're making it to where you can't scroll right here because they don't want you to, controller. Anyway, we died, so we need to check. We lost 5, level 5, which is consistent with the base game. You lose 5%. So these are all skill gain factors, and then it says change the skill gain factor, and then change running skills should be ignored. So if we run, we should be able to level up. We're going to put this at 9s all the way across the board. And that's outside of the integer value. So, So this should be instantaneous level up on running. Small text is a huge issue for you. It's the opposite for me. What do you expect from a team that only gives 2 to 3 build pieces? You should haves and keeps nerfing shit so they can add more fucking potions. I mean, that's a little bit more of shit talking on them. I think they try. They definitely try. But I think that overall, they could do better. They could do better. Did you know that even in the base game code, so I'm blocking. So like when I hold down left shift, which is what I'm doing right now, I'm blocking their code from running. So raw fish. So raw fish specifically, even in the base game code, right now, if you hold left shift and you try to craft 5 of these, you know what's going to happen? Nothing. It's going to error out. It's going to have problems. It actually has the same problem if I do it here. It's the exact same error. It's the exact same error as vanilla. And I thought it was a me problem. I thought it was my fault. And it's not. It happens in the base game as well. So like they even didn't fix it. But yeah, it's because it requires one ingredient. And if you try and craft multiple of them, it has no clue what the fuck that means. The base game code has no clue what that means. Because their recipe get amount only grabs one item. So if you craft 4, it doesn't grab 4, it grabs 1. So anyway, so that's what that is. Yep. It's your fault for thinking it was your fault. Definitely shit talking, 2/3. So like, I love Valheim. Love Valheim. I love it because it's so moddable. The base game now makes, unfortunately, it's starting to make me laugh. And that feels bad. And the reason why is because you can tell that they're pushing content to push content and not push content to fix things. And they always say like it's low priority or it's this and that. And that might be true. Like their publisher might say some different things where, you know, they have to push that off. Like Microsoft updates for console are more important or something. However, when they add a feature, it would help that they look at that feature. Like the status effects going across the screen annoys the fuck out of me. And then what really annoys me is we've let them know like 6 times that, hey, when you're playing modded, which 99% of the player base that's currently playing the game plays modded, even on like the new content, right? Like they're itching for mods. This overlaps. So all of these, so like this merch store and stuff, all of that used to be up here. All of it used to be up here. And it was fine in its own little corner, its own little spot. Nothing was overlapping it. And then one day they just said, let's pull it down here. And it overlaps this text. And this text basically says, hey, you're playing the modded version of the game. Chill the fuck out, right? And while this is fine for vanilla, because it's just above the version text that my body is blocking, it looks like shit when you play modded. And we've told them about it. And they're like, oh, it's low priority. I'm like, dude, it takes 5 minutes to fix this. Spend 5 minutes to fix that. Just take your shit, move it up. Move that text up in the top right. Or move that text, like, down here. Or move it to the left or something. Like, put it here. It doesn't matter. It's not going to block anything. It literally takes, like, 5 minutes. Just fix it. That's the stuff that I don't understand. Is if it takes 5 minutes and you've got 5 minutes, do it. Do it. Please. I beg of you. It triggers my OCD every time. I actually created a mod to remove it. I saw this in the changelog. Thank you. I saw this in the changelog. Fix a slope knockback bug that could occur when hitting enemies with some attacks while on a steep slope. Does that mean that slope combat fix as well? Not sure what they mean by slope knockback. So basically, if you're on a slope and you kick someone, they just fly. They literally just fly off and fall. Now, when you kick them, they slide down. Vice versa. I'm playing vanilla, aka I have 20 mods. I think the base game is missing so much quality of life bullshit that they don't want to add, but they should. 100% they should. And if it was in the base game, oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Like the game would be so much better. So much better. We didn't even test. Wait, so we tested Better Words. Better Words was fine. So we need to get back on this train. I love talking. So I'm gonna. Did you know that I actually used to be a quiet kid growing up? You would never know. I still am. I'm still a relatively quiet adult. I don't speak to people unless spoken to usually. But you guys are speaking to me, so I speak. I speak. I talk. I let you know. And especially if I like you, I'll talk a lot. So marketplace signs was good, so we're gonna grab marketplace sign. We're gonna push this update here. So oh my god, yeah, I forgot that this one is bullshit. I don't even know what version this is. 1.9.2. Did I even update the version? I don't think I updated the version. I didn't. 1.9.3. And then I don't even think I updated the changelog. I didn't.
Skill issue.
Update for Bog Weech. Cool. So now I need to re-grab the Thunderstore bundle. Lame. Azimat, why do you suck so bad, dude? Jesus Christ. Okay, so Better Words is updated. We're gonna double check all the files here and push that update. Oh my god, love Plant Easily and Plant Everything. Also can't live without my AAA crafting and boxes because the same most videos mouse.
This is big brain time.
So Plant Easily is literally just the farming mod from Smooth Brain with a few extras, a few different things. What are the mods written in? C, C++, or C Sharp? It is written in C Sharp. I'm the opposite. I was a loud kid, always getting yelled at by teachers. I'm the quiet adult. There you go. Well, because you spent your entire life being told to shut the fuck up, and then you eventually just did. Me, I was quiet my entire life, and then when I started speaking, people told me to shut up because they don't like me. So I just shut the fuck up. That's basically what ended up being a thing. Let's see, Thunderstore, open, Explorer, build. I was the in a book kid, always getting yelled at for being in books. Hey, I'm jealous of you. You're super cool though, Azu. Madman, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I fully disagree, but I appreciate the compliment. Okay. 1.1.0.4. All right. So next on that list, where's my sticky notes? So we've did as new skill tweaks and better words. Next is map details. Let's jump to map details, writer projects. And did I call it Azu map details? I probably did. Yep, Azu map details. Boom, boom, boom. This window. Do you mean actually cool or nerd cool? Because there's a difference. So I guess you found out what that bug was from last night. You mean, wait, which one? Oh, yeah. The one that I was mentioning? Yes. That was a bug that took me a very long time. So it's the piece manager, and the piece manager is used in like 50 other mods. So because of that, well, if not more than 50, because most of them are mine and then the rest are other mod authors. Because of that, I was stopping like Cookie Milk from updating their mods. I was stopping Odin Plus, aka Grave Bear, from updating like Odin's Kingdom. I was stopping Blackstar from updating some of his. So like I was stopping everybody until I could figure out that bug, and I stayed up till 4 a.m. trying to fix it. I think 4 or 5 a.m. What happens to recipes and such on characters when mods are removed? Does the client deprecate them from the list? Technically, yes, and technically no. So recipes aren't saved to the player. Your known recipes are saved to the player. So if you were to add that mod back, theoretically, your player would remember it. However, there is a chance. I don't remember if they strip that information out or not. I don't think they do anymore. But there's a chance that you could, like if the mod's gone and your character saves, then theoretically, yeah, you might lose the fact that you knew that recipe. But if you still have the ingredients, it's just a matter of picking them back up. But yeah, so most things when you remove a mod go poof. Like if the world saves and it was an object built into the world and it saves while it's gone, Vanilla Valheim will remove that data. It sees it as extra information that it has no clue what to do with, and it grabs it and it chucks it in fucking trash. So just keep that in mind. So like if you have a bunch of build pieces and you load into your world with build pieces being gone, like your mod is broken, if you quit the game, it's gonna save your world. Alt F4 your fucking game. Close it out. Or pay attention to the errors before you load into your world. Or make a backup. Either way, always cover your always cover your ass. Always cover your ass. So never do that. All right, so we need to test as you map. So I'm pretty sure as you map details works, but we're going to quick test it before we proceed. So right now, okay, so it does fail. And that is on map details, place piece. Can't get result from method, player place piece. So it can't get the result. And I think I mentioned this earlier that we knew that it was going to break because of that, but I forgot that I had said that. I do too, and I'm sideloading by C#. Sideloading C# by watching this, so I'll understand code better than the way that I could troubleshoot my own crap. Like catching the hookgen error when loading in. So yeah, the big thing is always have this console open. So there is something called cascading errors. So what that means is if this mod, aka AzuMap details, which we know everything else basically in the mod pack works. This mod threw this error, this particular problem. And we know that because AzuMap details is in that stack. It's the first one to error, but if we scroll down, you can see that Better Wards is now throwing that problem, but it says it's Better Wards. It's not Better Wards. Because this is a transpiler, which we can see harmony manipulator basically means transpiler. And anytime you see IL compiler error, usually that means that we are patching into an IL hook, which is IL is basically injection code. IL is the lowest level. We're going to sit there and look at the IL code and do a minute. This is the transpiler and stuff that I was messaging earlier. But when that transpiler messes up, any mod that calls place piece after that, it cascades. So always look at the first error that occurs. Remove whatever is directly above it. In this case, it would be AzuMap details. And then it should fix either what's after. And if it doesn't fix or it causes a different problem, then you take that one step at a time. But we know for a fact this is AzuMap details having a specific problem. So we're going to go here and we're going to see why and what. So place piece has a start coroutine. and update map coroutine. And we've got this code is honestly, this is shit code. I hate this mod, to be honest with you. So please do not learn anything from this code. This entire mod needs to be rewritten. So update map coroutine is my enumerator. And I don't think I have anything else. I really do need to clean this code up, though. Fuck me. So I copied and pasted some of this code from a different mod author who had a similar mod. And then I made improvements to it, and I changed some things, and I did some things. So it naturally inherited some of their bad practices, along with some of mine that I've recently, or not so recently gotten rid of. So it's because it causes the other mod to error because the map mod was expecting a result. Yeah, so the map mod is expecting something to happen. And it fails, but it fails on a method that another mod also calls. So when that other mod loads and it tries to patch into that method or the same one, it says, it also goes, I have no clue what the fuck this is. And it thinks that it errors out. So it explodes as well. So that makes sense. I had to relearn a lot when I was switched to Linux in primary. So not much C#, but looking at my terminals in the command, watching error logs and stuff like that. Yeah. So a lot of everything can be looked at by looking at the logs, specifically the Beppin X logs. If you look at the player log, you're going to get a lot of extra noise that it takes forever to filter through. The least amount of noise that you have in your logs, the better. So anyway, we can see that this particular thing failed. It says failed to patch player void player place piece. Could not get result from void method player place piece. So that is coming from AziMap details. We're going to say place piece and place piece patch. So there is no result. This used to be a Boolean value. So we are going to take a look at place piece. And that is down here. So place piece is now void, which means it doesn't return anything. So we need to look at try place piece, which is right here. This is a Boolean value. And what they did is they changed that. So all of that is player place piece. And we looked at this very, very early on. We looked at something very similar for this exact same issue. So we can see right here that they went from a private bool place piece, and Boolean means a result that we can grab, to public bool try place piece. So essentially what I need to look at and make sure that I'm doing is that I'm doing it in try place piece and no longer place piece. And so they removed this code. It's gone, right? We scroll down. They grabbed this bit of code here in the default block of the switch, and they replaced it with logging. And if we scroll down even further, so they removed that logging to now be sooner and the player stat for builds. And then over here, they moved the place piece here. And then they moved all of that logic, all of this bullshit logic right here. They moved it down into this. So it's basically the exact same. See, terrain, wear and tear on place. And we look at this terrain, wear and tear on place. So same shit. They just moved it. And we need to allocate for that move. So essentially, what all that boils down to is try place piece is now my new patch. And all I really give a flying fuck about is, does it do what I'm asking it to do and update coroutine? So we are going to say only if that is true does it work. And we are on an ad break, y'all. So anybody who is not on an ad break or is caught by that ad break, join the YouTube sis. So we're all caught up. Why the obsession with the Bulls, though? The Bulls, I don't have an obsession with the Bulls. I have an obsession with the ball. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so this one also needs to be compiled. Courtesy update for Ashlands. This is going to be 1.0.5. Small fix for Bog Witch. Right? And manifest, so 1.0.4. This is now 1.0.5. This should automatically compile and do what we needed to do. And so I have my environment props here. We are going to close the game because we know that that's going to be the problem. And we are going to grab said folder. So I don't need this anymore. I do need that. What is this? I do need that. And this one is the same thing. So really, we will grab this. So as you map details. All right, and same shit, different toilet. We're going to go here. And paste that path in. I have 3 monitors. 3. So OBS and everything is on this one. Code is in the middle. And on the right-hand side right now, it's YouTube, my dashboard, my folders, and Spotify. Yeah, I've got 3. I got them a long time ago. They're old monitors, but they were on a sale for buy 2 get 1 free, or buy 1 get 2 free. I forget exactly what it was. It sounds more like buy 2 get 1 free, but yeah, basically that's what I did, and they were $100 a piece. So I bought this one for 100, this one for 100, and then I got this one technically for 100, but I got like $50 back. So yeah, I got it a long time ago, back when monitors were more expensive because they were like, we don't know what we're doing. And now they know what they're doing, but now they want to charge you extra for 1 millisecond because it's gaming. I used to have 2. My Samsung curved monitor broke. So I'm scared of curved monitors, to be honest with you. I don't think that they do anything. I don't think that they do anything very good. All right, so that's at 1231. So we're going to test as you map details. And so map details is good. Hover stats is next. We can fix up hover stats pretty quickly. I liked it. I got for like $100 from a coworker. Nice. That's not too bad. Yeah, most of the curved monitors are like $200 or $300. And I don't want to mess with those. Especially like the BenQ ones. Good fucking luck. Yeah, I've got 3 Samsung monitors with 1 millisecond response time. They're old. You should go to bed. Take care of that boy. He needs tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be going to bed here soon. I realized I said that about 30 minutes ago, but I've got like, 2 more mods on my list. Yeah, hover stats and Hearthstone. So we'll fix those up and then we'll head to bed. What's the point? So it's meant to be like immersion because it's kind of like it goes around your face, that kind of thing. Similar to visors. All right. So as you map details. So first things first, I can see where all my ships are. So we've got a ship there. We've got a cart, a long ship there. So boink. Carve, cart, all that good stuff. And we just need to do some building. We need to do some walking around. So that's what we're going to do. So as you map details, has problems. It's not a good mod at all. It's got some issues. So honestly, this one's probably going to need us to actually like spend time on it. I don't want to do that tonight, obviously. Chug a chug a chug a chug. All right. I'm not seeing anything built. So we are going to... It didn't save my world, did it? Damn. I don't remember where we were. I think we were over here. Want an immersive field of vision? I'll turn NVIDIA up to Quake mode. Quake mode? I don't even know what that is. Okay, so the goal is to see if anything is actually printed on the map. So this is technically not built, but this is built. So we should see this. And it's not working. So yeah, this mod definitely needs some TLC. Needs some love. You never played Quake when the... No, I never have. So yeah, this mod needs some TLC. Obviously, it works a little bit for like the carts and the cards and stuff like that. However, it's not working on the map, and that's probably due to the fact that I have never updated it since they made their changes to the mini-map texture and like where it's saved. So I'm gonna have to fix that up. And I'll also make this a little bit more dynamic because the code, as I said, the code on this is shit. So I'm going to spend some time, not tonight, I'm going to spend some time on that and fully fix that up. That way we don't have to deal with anything. So the next one is Azu hover stats. We're going to go ahead and do Azu hover stats. I'm going to temporarily remove Azu map details from my DLLs because it's not the best performant mod either. So it's going to kill my performance. So let's see. Azu hover stats. What's Quake? Friday? It's a first-person shooter game from the golden age of FPS games. Amazon is giving them away for free if you have Prime. Nice. Yeah, no, the mod is very, very, very jank. It's not good at all. I actually don't recommend using Azu map details. Because part of it was people wanted a mod. It was made originally, it was made by Adenthorn, or Aidenthorn, however you want to say their name. It was made by them originally, and people wanted like more features and for it to work better. So like that's what I did. I fixed it up. And then I added those features and then I made it work better, and right? And the problem with it is that original code base, all I did was struggle to try and like make it better. It needs a full rewrite. It really needs a full rewrite. The more radius you discover on the map, it feels like yes, definitely. And that's because every single time you take a step, it's scanning all of the build pieces around you to try and update your map for that. And then update that texture as well. So you're doing a lot of stuff all at one time. The mod is not performant at all. There is a performant way to do it, which is what I will probably do. I need to move to that and switch to that method. The concept is great. Knowing where the carts and boats are very handy. Yeah, it's also that's less performance impacting compared to the piece scan and updating the map. What about the icon showing on the map? How does that work? So it scans the zones. So like I can show you the code, but it scans the zones. And the problem with, so like the original author did this shit. Well, part of it. Basically, it's looking at specific prefabs. And it's not dynamic enough. It's looking at only what we know as a ship in the base game at the time of writing that mod. And obviously that needs to be more dynamic. So I actually ended up like partially rewriting this for wards. So you can see wards on the map. And I did that. And then I was like, oh, what if I just did everything in the build hammer? And I did everything in the build hammer. And it was kind of interesting because like one building was just like a bunch of pieces. And it was just like a glob on the map. So it was nuts. But yeah, so the display pins on the map, this is running. So update map minimap, update map. This is a base game method. This base game method, if we navigate to the definition and then we click it again and we navigate to the definition again, you can see that this runs in an update statement, an update event, rather, to be more explicit. So updates on scripts run every single frame. Late updates run after that frame has already played, right? So like immediately after a frame. So what that means is every single frame you are running that code. So if you see mods that run stuff every single frame, you better hope it's not a bunch of calculations and a bunch of read and writes and a bunch of like, how do I say it? Like lookups, right? Obviously, if every single second I'm having to research, it's going to take forever just for that one mod. So like, that's why instances in the game are arbitrary. When you start adding mods, you need to look at what that mod is doing and how it's doing it. So if you and you as a user, you're not going to look at the code, right? You're not going to sit here and look at the code and be like, oh, so update map is called in the update statement, dude. Oh shit, that's every frame, dude. And you're not going to throw out the mod. You as a user need to look at it like, okay, I installed the mod. My FPS went from 150, let's say, down to 20. Holy shit, uninstall. But let's say it's not one that's that bad. Let's say you install it and you lose 15 frames. You go from 100 now down to 85. And if you go from 100 down to 85, you're like, oh, that's not a big deal. That's one mod causing you to lose 15 frames. Automatically throw that out. Hey, Tank Hunter, thank you so much. I'm actually, compared to normal speed, I'm updating very slowly. So thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate it. I really do. Welcome in, by the way. But yeah, so look at FPS. Look at FPS. How does it feel? And what does your FPS look like? That is the only real, as a user, the only real way to measure how bad or good a mod is. If it really tanks your FPS, that means that one, let's go through the list of potentials of why that is bad and why you should avoid that mod. Even if it's one of mine. There's times where I might not do it the best way. So one, they don't know any other way to code it. Sometimes that's me. They don't know any other way to code it. They couldn't figure it out. And because of that, it has to run every frame. Two, if you are experiencing a lot of problems with a particular mod and that mod is causing you FPS loss, if you go and you're like, oh, well, this mod's good. I lost 5 frames. And then you go back to that same mod author and you download another mod, there's a chance that that costs you another 5 frames. So now you're 10 frames in the hole off of 2 mods. And then let's say you go back a third time. Now you're at 15. And let's say you go and grab 6 more mods, but that only caused you to lose 3 frames or 5 frames total. Right? So now you're at 20. And you've now got like a total of 9 mods or 8 mods or however the fuck many I just said. Now you've lost 20 frames. Let's say that you only ever got 60 frames in the game. You're already down to 40 frames. Just off of like 9 mods. But you've got people out there just going into R2 Modman, right? Going into fucking R2 Modman, clicking this online tab and saying, crafting. I want to craft things. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, it looks cool. And they click this button. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, it looks cool. And they click the button. They're not reading it. They're not reading it. They're not testing it. They're not looking at it. And I'm not saying like you as a user should always have to do that by no fucking means. But take a look at the last updated. take a look at where it goes. Server, client, take a look at which update it was updated for. Take a look at some of that information and click this website button. Go and look at what the mod page actually says. Just go take a look. Don't download stuff simply because of downloads. And this is kind of like a user standpoint, I guess. Don't download stuff simply because it's got the most downloads. Most downloads does not mean good. Most downloads means first. Most cases. It means they made that particular type of mod first. Or early enough that people downloaded it. Like, so equipment and quick slots. Love the mod. It was fairly decent. I used it when it started, but it was the first one. And the problem is it never really made any improvements. It got some updates and it got some bug fixes and it got some things that happened to it, but it still to this day has the same bugs and the same compatibility problems as it did 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, even, if not longer. So just keep that in mind. I can sit here and rant all fucking night. And I'm guilty. I do it sometimes too. I'm like, oh, cool, that's a mod. I'm going to download it. I'm going to test it. But my first thought is I'm going to test it. I'm going to see if it works. And so anyway, let me catch up on y'all's messages, right? But if you were running 10 or 20 of them, poggers. So Tank Hunter, I do apologize if that seems like I just squashed your biddies. I really, 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 really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm still thinking that this game is compressed as hell and it seems to require more GPU power, it seems. So this game is actually CPU heavy. It sucks. And when you add a mod, it updates frequently and generate whatever, and oh boy, the frames go to shit. Yeah, so there's a lot of calculations happening in Valheim, a lot of RPCs, and RPCs are remote procedure calls that basically is, it's like a ping pong, think of it as a ping pong, where I send something to you, you send it back to me, we send it to the server sends it back to us, blah, 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 blah. But the server in Valheim is just a relay, and that server goes, oh, hey, the client A said that this player over here did damage to this rock, so, okay, cool. Send it back, he can do damage to it. That's cool. That's fine. And they send it back. Like, there's a lot of ping pong going on, and a lot of it's unnecessary. So actually, no, Valheim runs very lean, but it depends on your OS and resources that it takes up. Well, I'm headed to bed. See you later. Zyhart, fuck, man. I'm sorry. I was on a rant. Good night, dude. I hope you're still here. Hey now, mod users should be required to read. Norgert, yeah. Good night, sleep well, night, Zyhart. I was always looking besides the code itself. I don't get shit. I've learned after years of playing Skyrim and modding it. Yes, definitely. I see so many people with trouble mods saying things like, I just downloaded it today. But yeah, when was it last updated? Exactly. Oh my God. They're like, I've got the latest version. It's updated. I've got the latest one. It's like, yeah, but that file is 2 years old, dude. Like, take a look at it. Like if I go out here and I go to, what is it? Quick Stack? Something like that. Or quick store, this one. Like if I go here and I click this download button and I'm like, I just downloaded it today, we're good. And I didn't look at this. I didn't look at that. 2021? I didn't look at that. Come on now. We're almost in 2025. You're going to download mods damn near 4 years fucking old? No. I'm a glutton for adding mods. Skyrim 1000 plus mods, 900 mods. CPU heavy, had no idea. Yeah, so it uses a lot of CPU. All good, Azmat, you're a legend. We know that, and you're getting at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Going at 1,000,000 miles an hour right now. Sorry, I appreciate you. Yeah, it's optimized well enough if you're not running Windows. Valheim is natively made for Linux. Is it? I don't recall it being natively made for Linux. If I recall, it's natively made for Windows, but I could be wrong. Work. Morning darkness. Hello. CPU bottleneck Unity issue made for Linux. Damn, you mean you learn shit every day? Yeah, it runs natively on Linux, no Proton. Yeah, I've been worried about the Odin's campsite for our trial Valheim run. Morning, I'm probably going to have to fix that up for Ray because I don't think that Ray is going to fix it. Odin Architect is fine though. I need to update. Fuck. I need to update your Crafty Carts remake. That will be updated today. I'll get that done before I go to sleep. That'll be one of the last ones. We probably should just do it now. 8less, almost in 2077. Time for bed. Good night. 8 Bast, have a good one. It's true. Jesus Christ, I can't catch up to you guys. It's true. I struggle in my place, even in vanilla. I get like 5 to 10 SPFs in my city. There's so many pieces. Yeah, so each piece has a wear and tear script attached to it, and all of those wear and tear scripts are constantly doing calculations. They've recently made some improvements in that area, so hopefully that gets a little bit better as we see as time goes on. So, LOL. There we go. I caught up finally. It would be so kind and deeply appreciated. Yeah, so let me go ahead. It was not on my list to do, so we were doing hover stats and Hearthstone. But I know that you need that, and your stream is on Friday. What are you doing for Halloween, by the way? You and your kitty doing anything? Kitty. I shouldn't say kitty. Kitty makes it sound so bad. You and your chitlins, your children's. Hey, look at that. I've already updated it for Bogwitch. Whee! So it's ready. I'll go ahead and upload it for you so you can go ahead and do your preliminary work and whatnot and anything that you need to do. However, I did make changes to Piece Manager since likely I last touched this. So I need to update Piece Manager. Yeah, so Piece Manager here. Manager. Piece Manager. Paste it in. All right. Trick-or-treating for sure. His preschool has a parade tomorrow. Mine too. Yeah, my son's daycare has a parade tomorrow morning. So that's why I need to kind of go to bed semi-early so I can wake up and take him. He's going to be dressing up as a dinosaur, but for actual Halloween, for just like in general, for like when people come to our neighborhood and we give out candy and stuff like that, he's going to be Hedwig. He's going to be dressed up as Hedwig and little nice wand and stuff. So Michael Stetson, on YouTube. Hey, Azu, Janeb, hello. EAQs was updated too. I was actually surprised to see that. I thought Randy Knapp might have moved on. Randy Knapp has moved on. Randy Knapp is not updating his own mods. He passed it on to Vapok. Vapok passed that on to Oriana Venture, aka Venture Valheim. So basically, you're getting hand-me-downs. That's what you're getting when you download Randy's mods. You're getting hand-me-downs. You're getting someone who doesn't know the code base as well as the original author. But they're trying. They potentially could even make it better. Who knows? But personally, I think the game wouldn't be nearly as fun as it is without all the great mods out there. I would agree 100%. So let me fix up this mod for Morning Darkness just really fast. That should be good. 3.145. I might be skipping a version. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm going to move this to 6 because I don't remember. So anyway, we've got this all good. This is going to be built out. And we can test this as well. We'll make sure that this works before I say anything or do anything. So let's do a quick little testy poo, little testy poo. Make sure that everything works before I tell Morning Darkness that I've officially fixed it, right? So we're going to go here and boot the game up. My little bits is going to be Lydia Dietz. Movie, not cartoon. I don't know who that is. I'm going to Google that, actually. Lydia Dietz. Sounds familiar. What is that? Oh! Okay. Lydia Dietz. Beetlejuice. Duh. I actually didn't know her name. I didn't know her name. I've watched Beetlejuice, but I don't remember that it was Lydia Dietz. Is that her actress name? No, that's her character name. Oh, okay. No, that is her actor name. What the fuck? That's why I don't remember. So Beetlejuice was like, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I have not seen it in a long time. My wife's favorite movies that we watch like every year is like Hocus Pocus and stuff. So those are on repeat all the time. Winona Ryder, yeah. No, that's the character. Winona Ryder is the actress. Azu, you said it twice. One more time for the win. What have I said? What have I said? I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything. What were we testing? Oh, so yeah, spawn. Or actually, we're just going to do item set, Ashlands. Hang on. Is this wrong? Oh, I misspelled. Ashlands medium. Spawn. Feels bad, man. Oh, morning. She's got a little lurky poos. All right, so crafty carts. Oh, shit. I'm glad I tested that. Oh, my God. Why did that crash, dude? Azamat, does swapping between utility slot and quick slot work again? No, it does not. No, that's not part of the updates. If you want to know what I have changed specifically, I am religious about updating my change logs. So anytime that you look at any mod that I've updated, if you're on the Thunderstore website, right, and you click it, there's a thing here that says change log. You click change log, and you're able to see exactly what I've put in there. So this we just updated this on stream. So I'm friendly. Damn it is right here. We did a quick little update here for that. So I'm religious about updating those. So if you want, you can look at this change logs for that. By the way, for the Twitch peeps, this is a YouTube question. So that's what I'm answering. If it looks like I'm just talking into the void. So Corpse Bride in Caroline tomorrow. If we get a storm, hey, that's awesome. Morning Darkness. Good luck on your stream, sweeties. Right. And we actually need to give a quick little shouty to at Morning Darkness. So Morning Darkness is fantastic. She streams late. She's probably likely live right now or going live very soon, probably within the next like 5 minutes. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Take a look, hang out with her, and hang out with her if you guys are going to be up for a long time. I either recommend her or somebody that we're potentially going to raid shortly. So we might even raid her. Who knows? All right, headed out. Good night. Thanks for the stream. Eightless, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I need to figure out why that just absolutely shit the bed when I built one of those. Why did that crash? I don't even think I got logs for that. I think it legitimate just crashed. So hover stats, of course, fails. I'm going to have to test it in isolation. Make sure it really is that, or if it's something else interacting with it suddenly. And this right here is why I like to keep all of these mods available while I'm testing, because then it allows me to disable all the stuff that I've got on and do quick tests. All right, so basically everything is off except for what's directly in the folder. So that would be Marketplace Signs, Skill Tweaks, and Crafty Carts Remake. So we're going to test with those. I catch her streams from time to time. She hangs out in Verso's channel. Nice. Yeah, so she's pretty chill. She's pretty laid back. She's got a lot of cool stuff like alerts and things like that and sound effects and whatnot for when people come in, especially people that she knows. Kind of jealous of that. But yeah, she gets to hang out and chill when her kids go to sleep. But yeah, I think I've rated her maybe 3 or 4 times already. quite a bit, actually. Because she's always, like, the perfect person to choose. She's got, like, a really good time slot. Especially for me. Actually, I know exactly who I'm going to leave you on today for when I go to sleep. So we need to figure out why it didn't save. Spawn. Oh, wait, no. Item set. Item set. Ashlands. Medium spawn hammer. And we'll say save here. Alright, let's see if we crash again. Hopefully not. So I can build that just fine. So if we go to our crafty cart. What the actual fuck, dude? That's a big problem. That's a very big problem. What the fuck did they change? Um, okay. So the only thing that we can do at this point is take a look at the actual Unity crash logs. Because when it crashes outright like that, no, when it crashes outright like that, it does not show in BepInEx. At least not mostly. So like if we do my Visual Studio Code, we reopen this. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. Let's go back to this. Yeah, right here. So if we open this file up, we'll be able to see, like, so if I scroll all the way to the bottom down here, you can see that it's disabling the player base and absolutely nothing went wrong, right? It closes too fast to make a log. That's correct. Yeah. It basically, because it crashes, but it did catch the fact that we placed a workbench cart. And then this is vanilla log, basically saying that the player base that's around it, so like around any workbench, that it's disabling it, right? Because it wasn't built yet at that time. So my browser crashed, had to go back and catch up. I do read the changes and appreciate them. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. But yeah, if it's not in the change logs, unless I say along the lines of like, I forgot what I put in this update, sorry, because I had been sitting on it for so long and then never updated it, which does happen. So unless I say something like that, it's guaranteed to have like explicit logs of what I've changed. I would say that that's 99% accurate. It's definitely going to have exactly what I've changed. So we're going to take a look at so this is the player log. This is what just happened. So we're going to pop open this player log here and scroll through this. So we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. A crash has been intercepted by the crash handler. For a call stack and other details, latest crash report generated in temp Iron Gate Valheim crashes. So it's in my app data. So we're going to have to pop that open. And right here is the Valheim log. So this one is at 1 o'clock and then this one is at 12:55. So crash dump. So we're going to say open the player log here. And that's the same thing. So this memory dump file here. Open. I guess text. I don't even know how to open dump files. What the fuck? Just outright crashes. I need to know why. Oh. So mono just-in-time code, so JIT, mono JIT, basically says the last thing that played was update known stations in range. Function name not available. Crafting station update stations in range. So that's what failed? I don't even think I patched that. Well, fuck me. I don't think I patched that, dude. Because the main things that I patch are the carts themselves. So the wear and tear effects. The component and children piece. So we did that. We copied this. That should all be fine. Why is... So it's only after it's placed. All right, let's take a look at what the crafting station code is. Or actually, I'm going to blur it so I don't show too much. Update known stations in range. So vector 3 position. Player add known station. So is it because the crafting station becomes null? But it only gets added to mall stations if it has the script, so it can't be null. Why? That's the fucking weirdest thing I've ever seen. Let me take a look at the code that they changed. What the fuck did they change? So they did change crafting station. Is point inside area. So it's only check fire. They only changed check fire. So they only changed this. Full object effect area inside point area is now inside point 025. Whatever. I don't understand why they have to name it with an exact parameter. Why don't you just pass the parameter into it, you dumb fucks? Makes no sense. I guess they used the 0.25 way too much that they just made an entire method. Okay. That's not helpful. What do they change on containers? So load is a Boolean. Last data strings got changed. Revisions got changed. Ooh. Last data string. Okay. None of this spells why this would error out. Especially to crash? Like an absolute explosion? I'm using default shit, man. What the flying fuck? This worked the other day. They must have changed something recent. Like super recent. So let me make sure. So they didn't change the crafting station class at all. So those fields should still exist. The container. Oh. What if MNView being null is not a good enough check anymore? Didn't they change? They changed something on the container. I was just looking at it. check for changes. If not this load, or so image view is not valid. Okay, so we'll do the same check on our stuff. Image view ZDO is not null or not loaded. Is fire tick check turned on? No. How many times is it running the fire tick check? Why? Because you think that I built it in fire? I didn't build it in fire. Okay. Okay. We will take a peeky see. So what if it's this? What if it's just the wear and tear effects? I'm just going to comment this out entirely. Wait, actually, hang on. Yeah, I'm going to comment that out entirely. Because that should be it. Like, what if it's legitimately just the effects? Like, what if I'm spawning in the effects? Even though I'm cloning them from the base game. That's a hard... The fact that it's a hard crash, dude. That's insane. And the logs are, like, pretty pointless. This might be a mod that I have to throw in to a debug build and fix up. And that leaves me with 2 mods, well, 3 mods, technically, that I now have to, like, hardcore work to fix. A legit crash on a mod? Yeah, it happens all the time. If you royally fuck up, it happens all the time. But the problem is I haven't changed anything. So it's something to do with the new Valheim update, but I can't tell what that is. And it has something to do specifically. Oh. I wonder if the scripts on the carts are too old. The scripts attached to the carts might be too old. But they should auto-update. It's fucking Michael Myers music. It is. Hopefully nobody's got PTSD from those movies. Hold up. Hold up. I'm fucking scared now, dude. Okay, it's just this one. Fuck this guy. Nah, Stonecutter. Nah, that one's fine. Forge, fuck you. Fuck your chicken strips. Fuck your game. Fuck them hoes. Because they are lame. No, anyway. Why? Why is it just the Forge? What? Does the other one do it? Now I'm curious. Actually, hang on. I'm so curious, in fact, I don't even want to keep typing these commands. I'm gonna download server fucking dev commands. And then I want my config manager. They added new items. So usually when they add items, it doesn't affect mods, really. Yeah. When they add items, it doesn't affect mods, really. The only time that it starts to affect mods is when maybe those items change. Like, so they would never change a prefab name. So, like, once they put it into the game, they would never change it. And the reason why is because if they change the prefab name, essentially that means if you had the item before when it was called something else, it now essentially goes poof. It has no clue what it is, so therefore it doesn't work anymore. And it goes bye-bye. Okay. I didn't even set the fucking... I didn't even set the damn commands. I should. Why? Now my nose is running like crazy. I think my medicine's wearing off. My medicine's wearing off. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to do automatic debug mode, automatic ghost mode, automatic god mode, automatic no cost mode. Thank you. No creature drops. I don't want them dropping shit when I kill them. And auto exec is going to be TOD 0.5. Thank you. Da-da. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So we're good now. Should automatically be in God mode, no cost mode, and should be bright as day every single time I spawn in, which is gonna be great. Gonna be great. Gonna be great. We're gonna be great. Gonna be great, 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 great. It didn't work. It didn't work. It gave me God, but it didn't do TOD. Whatever. I'll set it myself, bitch. Fine. If I only have to run one command, it makes my life easy. Okay, so... this one was fine. Everything about this one. I built that earlier, and it was Gucci. Why does it hate me? Fucking what? See, now I'm getting sleepy. What the fuck?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
What the fuck was that? Is it talking about Minecraft mods? Yeah, this one's called Nostalgia Minecraft. So old days playing Minecraft is whatever the fuck this is called. But yeah, that's what it's talking about. The thing in the corner is bugged again.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
I'm telling you, that thing bugs all the time. Whatever. Yeah, so it's bugged. Thought I was crazy, but I did hear it. Exactly. Everybody thinks they're crazy. So it's not the fucking, it's not the effects. It's not the effects. So what I'm going to do, so this is the game camera stuff. This right here changes the container. So I'm going to completely not patch the container at all. I'm not going to update the extension times. And I'm not going to add it to the stations. I'm going to let it do its thing. This is probably still going to end very badly. Just so we know. I'm going to have to take this into a debug build. Oh, and I actually had a Word document that I was tracking my mods for. So, oh, this doxes me. So I've updated most of these. Okay, so these are the ones that I know break. And I've updated most of them. Obviously, not all of them. All right, so we're good. Fuck me, dude. Really? This is gonna make me have to rebuild these fucking carts from scratch, probably. And that's what I was hoping to avoid for at least one more update, so I could build their cauldron cart. At least one more update. Where the fuck's the carts? Oh, they're there. Broski. Oh my god, is the problem with the assets themselves. I'm gonna lose my shit. Just the fucking assets are too old now. Fuck. Man. Actually, let me zoom out. Let me make sure I didn't include any code that might be causing it. All right. Last ditch resort. I'm going to add this. We're going to test one more time. If it's this, if it's not this code here because they made changes to the containers, then I'm going to have to take it into a debug build, and I'm going to have to probably rebuild those assets. And Morning Darkness is not going to be happy because I'm not going to be able to do that before Friday. I'm not going to be able to do that before Friday. Like, we're lucky if I can do it on Saturday. Fuck, dude. I had to get fucked by this one mod too. And she needs it. She needs it for her stream. And she's gonna have to find something else to play. Like, no, I mean, she definitely could find something else to play, but holy shit. Fuck. It's the assets, probably. Son of a bitch. Well, good news. So I'm going to go ahead and close like all of this. I'm going to take a look in Unity and figure out why that might just shit the bed. I've closed StreamerBot, by the way, so StreamerBot is not going to be able to be triggered. And StreamerBot is all your stuff with your might points and whatnot. It's not going to be able to be triggered. I just closed it by accident, and it's not worth it to like just reconnect it and get that set up. So we're going to take a look in the unities. So we're going to close Steam. So Valheim PTR, this one should be, close this. Do I didn't have any mods chilling in that update folder, did I? Wait, hang on. Diffs. Updates. So just better wards. Just better wards and skill tweaks. And I don't know if I updated those, so we're just going to go to Thunderstore. I did not. So we'll shit those over to the TS. Better wards is updated. And Azu skill tweaks is not updated. It failed. Hey, what the fuck? Sotaz, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you so much for the gifted subs. I appreciate it. Welcome in, by the way. That's one hell of an entrance, huh? It's one hell of an entrance there. So, Taz, thank you so much for gifting the subby www dubs out to Albie Bach, TW Becca, Small Edgy, and Tubero, and Dr. Ozzy. Fucking Dr. Cheese. I like it. Welcome in. How's your night? We are getting close to winding down. Still streaming? No! Don't do it! I feel obligated. I feel obligated. Alright. Hang on. Did I think I fucked up skill tweaks. Yeah, 1.0.3, so this didn't update. Did the DLL update? So the DLL updated, but the manifest didn't. So this should be a 4. All right, let me make sure the change log is updated as well. It is. Cool. We're going to just grab this, right click, send to, compress zip, and drag and drop that file. Hey, Small Hedgy. Hello, thanks for the first time chat with the hearts, and you're a subscriber now. Look at that. Before you ever spoke, you were gifted a sub. Isn't that fantastic? Thank you for buying all of the Asgardians some tickets to Valhalla there, Sotaz. I appreciate you. I'll stay on a little bit longer just for you. Just for you. So I did have this project here. It does have the carts in it. And this project is got the carts. Let's see. Prefabs. It's probably just too old, if we're being honest. Like, I even made, at one point, I even made like a merchant cart, so to speak, which was just some bullshit on a counter. And I gave like a little tarp here. But I think that these scripts are too old now. I think that's the problem. I'm going to have to port it to a newer build of the game. Because I don't know any other reason why that would fail. Did they change the wagons, or the wagon as they call it, the wagon script? I don't think they did. Much love. Thank you. Okay, and Bogwitch here. Wipe my mouth. I'm a little bit sick, so I apologize. I'm going to keep wiping my nose, my mouth, and stuff like that. Thank you. I don't even remember what the fuck I was coming here for. Wagon script. Wagon. V. They did not. Why does it shit the bed, man? I think my nose is starting to bleed. It just had to be that mod, too. It could literally be any of my other mods, and it would have been fine. Drink a lot of tea? Yeah, I've got some tea downstairs and whatnot. Fuck me. Fuck. That disappoints me to no end, by the way. Yeah. I'm gonna have to port this. Unfortunately. We're gonna have to, everybody, if you guys know Morning Darkness, please inform her that I need a lot more time. A lot more time on this mod. This update royally screws it up. Okay, I'm out. Need to crash before I faceplant my keyboards. Later's. Happy all spooky day. Happy spooky day. I'm right behind you actually. I don't want to end the day on disappointment, so I'm gonna play a happy song, and I'm gonna send you guys on your way out. So I'm also gonna send you to a pretty hype, pretty amazing person. I am going to. She knows all good. Fantastic. Thank you, Tank. I appreciate it. Just my luck too. Just my fucking luck. So we rated, I believe we rated Morning Darkness last time I was up this late. So I'm going to raid Johnny. It's been a while since I've raided some Johnny. So I'm going to drop you on Johnny Quest. Johnny Quest is a fantastic streamer. He is not necessarily playing any coding right now. I don't think that I can jump to anybody. I don't know anybody in the coding Twitch community that well. I will do some digging so you guys can kind of remain in the same realm if you're interested in these types of streams. So I'm going to drop you on, this game is called Hazing Night Shift. He's been playing a stream of stuff that is considered to be, how you say, scary. So if it's too late for you to watch some scary stuff, at least pop in and say hey. I would greatly appreciate that. And so we're gonna put a raid message in there. We're gonna say, we quested. Now what? Right? We quested. Now what? And if you are a subscriber, please use the raid. Please use the raid. Well, not that one. That's somebody else's. I clicked it and it gave somebody else's. You can tell I'm tired. All right, so we need the raid. So spam it in there. We quested. Now what? Okay. So put that out there, guys. I would appreciate it. We're gonna go straight into Johnny. If you have that, spam we quested. Now what? Or spam whatever the fuck you want. Okay. Go ham. Let him know that I appreciated the bits that he gave earlier. Show him some love. I would really appreciate it. He does play like Valheim and various other things as well, but he's extremely entertaining. I enjoy watching his streams. I lurk in them a lot, especially late at night. So I'm probably going to watch him as I go to bed, to be honest with you. So I'll probably be in bed watching. And anyway, guys, pardon the snot and the nose and the bullshit that we had to deal with today. I appreciate you guys just hanging out and chilling. Keep in mind, you can always find me on YouTube. I will be doing my best to do more YouTube videos, more tutorials, more like shorts, YouTube shorts and stuff. I'm also on TikTok. So if you have a TikTok, you can find me on TikTok. I'm going to start making more videos for that as well, because I'm starting to see a little bit of feedback from it. And also, as per usual, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Chat me up. It's the fastest way to reach me besides texting me. And I'm not giving you my damn number. So reach me in the Discord. Okay? Make sure to go to reaction roles, grab your stream notifications. That way you can talk in the stream BS. And you can also get notified for stream via Discord. So I will catch you guys in the next one. We'll be going live on Friday. We promised that we would play No Man's Sky. So Friday is No Man's Sky stream. I have got it downloaded already. So everything should be good to go on that. I might be small tad bit late to that one. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated. But anyways, have a good one, y'all. Have a good one. See you later. I will see you later. Yes.
I'm so glad we played that, dude. That was such a fun experience. That sure was a game. Yo, was he actually trying to like sell us that like he had voice actors? Like, it's ridiculous.